everybody, welcome back to GregTech New Horizons episode 109 with me, Sid. And today we are doing some adventure-y stuff. But first, I just need to... Oh, babies. Hello, babies. Any more? Oh, there's one. Little baby spiders. That was a mama spider, so we're going to assume there's a spidey egg down there. Yes, lovely. Okay, so last episode we did a bit of faffing around in the blah 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 the hooferator, the thingy-mabobby, the Twilight Forest, that's the word I was looking for, and we located the location of the Minotaur Maze. And I would like, if at all possible, to go and progress and try and move us forward. Now, the other thing is we have got as of a couple of episodes ago, I think it was, I need a chemical reactor. Where are you? Basic sifting fluid, I don't know. Chemical reactor's about somewhere. If I was a chemical reactor, where would I be? I think you might, well, you could be over here, or you're above. You're probably above then. Still, I honestly think it's going to be, you know, episode 300 or 400 before I've actually got to the point where I know what the hell I'm doing. So I'm going to stick some melons and some gold in, and we're going to make some glistering melons. So I've got plenty of gold nuggets, so might as well utilise them. And we're going to make some healing potions too, just so we've got some backup. It's not great, but you know, instant health too is better than a kick in the face, so that's always plus. But we've got our armour's actually getting a bit beaten, to be honest, but I'd rather let these two wear out, break, and then repair them. That one possibly will repair, I don't know. And yeah, so we've got our little thing. We can go blob blob blob. Oh, you remember when you didn't have to use blaze powder to make potions? Wasn't that heavenly? And you didn't have to have a fuel source. Oh, that's a blast from the past. Speaking of blast from the past, everybody seems to be enjoying my Agrarian Skies thing, so that's been a success. So thanks to everybody who is enjoying that. I'm just going to make the awkward potions for starters, and then we'll make the healing potions, and then we'll do them up to thingy. So we are going to need some blocks. I suspect that should be okay. Don't really need the arrow. That's an unnecessary thing. I've probably got somewhere where it goes. Arrow goes in there. Yeah, I was trying to work out the scanning thing. There's a quest between episodes, so but there's still a few things that are awkward. But I think we probably scanned most of the Thorncraft stuff. Speaking of which, we will be taking a thermometer with us, because there's quite a lot of nodes in the Twilight Forest, so we might as well get them scanned, so we can maybe even take our one, so we can slurp up a bit of V for it, because it's, you know, obviously very empty at the moment. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at, and I'm just setting myself up with a little bit of survivability. I'm not sure what else I've got in my potions chest. If I've got anything, invisibility, probably not overly helpful. Water breathing is not going to help. Those are probably, I mean, they might be, you know, useful, but honestly, I can't see giving something half a think poison, I'm as likely to kill myself as I am anything else, so I think we stay well clear of those. Right, let's do the glistering melon bits to make those into... I might as well just do the whole lot now and finish them through. But having potions is going to make a bit of a difference to the way we operate. Only a small bit of difference, but it's still a bit of a difference. So once I've got that, I'll grab myself a couple of stacks, maybe 3 stacks of cobble, and we shall head over to the Minotaur lair, where we shall see where we go. I'm going to also, I think I am going to repair these because I've got Damascus, so I can bring this up to, I think 315 is maximum. It is. So they're the good ones. I think also in here I've got somewhere, not that one, I should have another set. Yes, they're not as good. Those are plus 10. These are, they've got sharpness. I think those have got, yeah, they have no modifier, so that, but if I really get desperate I can fall back to those. Yeah, I've also got that if I'm really desperate as well, which again is not as good as this, but thank you. And then we also need to just do a quick repair job on you, just to get you up to full as well. Cobalt. Do I even have any cobalt? I probably do. First things first. Oh, Damascus needs to be put away. Ah! Damascus needs to be put away. We can probably leave the toolbox behind, actually. You are instant health 2. It's a shame they don't stack. But there you go. We can't have everything, apparently. So, cobalt. Let's go and do a quick repair on this sword if I can. There you go. That's pretty good as well. That's plus 6. That's plus 8. What are you in like? You've got quite a lot of modifiers remaining. Actually, I could sharpness or yeah, I could definitely sharpness or rise you, couldn't I? And give you a little bit of, you know, something. Grab another stack. So I've got lots of nether quartz. So that is 16 of 72, 24 of 7, 40 of 72. We're doing 11 damage at the moment. You've got 6. So that's plus 12. I'm just wondering, I haven't got any of those withery bones, have I? That would have been interesting, but it doesn't matter. So we'll take you all the way up to 144. $128, 136. You're at 136, so that takes you to there, which is plus 15. And then we'll do it all the way. Might as well get ourselves as far up as we can. I've got one more. And that's it. So that is now doing plus 18 damage. That should help a lot. Right. So I'm just going to finish off this bit of preparation, and I'll be back with you in a mo. All right, we're here. I did find a few nodes on the way up. As I scanned them, that is largely done with now, and I am going to put those safely out of the way. Hello, can I? Yeah, but I could scan those as well, couldn't I? What about you? Oh, actually, I'm surprised. Normally, Tinker's stuff does not. Have I not scanned half of this stuff? Obviously not. Okay, well that's fine. We have now. They're just food, aren't they? I picked up a red shimmering mushroom on the way as well. I've got a few snacks and bits and pieces. So this, you can see quite a bit. Oh, actually, there's a. I'm going to have. Going to have those. Those are going to come in handy. Some of those berries are going to be useful at some point. I think we've got a bunch of spideys waiting to ambush us. So what we'll do is we'll just eat these snacky bits. I've got good food with me, and I've also got the healing axe, you know, for when I run out of food, because that's probably going to be a given that at some. That was the cicada, wasn't it? Yes. Yes, it was. Okay, so this stuff is really hard. And there is probably a zombot or something. Oh, hello, what are you? Can't see. That looks... okay. So what we need to do, I think, is get down. And the easiest way of doing that is going to be coming in, and then we can drop in and pillar up. Probably want to, I mean, I've got no ranged. Look, there he is, Mr. Oh, hello. Missed him. That's a maze slime. I think that's one of the things that's really nice with this mod, with Twilight Forest, is it just adds so much material. Now I should, in theory, I mean, mode vertical. I feel vaguely nervous. Yes, you're right, I do. Trying to remember how you utilise this thing. Not playing, is it? I was hoping to... I mean, they're not actually that much of a threat, but gravel is my friend, isn't it? Ooh. Whatever that was, it's not. Let's get there's loads of gravel up here. That will be perfect. And then I can build my staircase down all nice and safely. I know you're there. That's mosquito swarms to give you hunger. Dengue fever or whatever it is. But yeah, this, just going to make sure that we don't have any let me just get this all properly lit up, shall we? Because I don't really want surprises when I come out. I've got extra torches, so... What was that? I just picked up a bloody mushroom. Useless. You can't even eat it. Right, let's head down. And then we'll... get you, and then That will go there. I mean, this is I think my saving grace is just the power of this crossbow. And then we can just try to get a feel for what I want to block off quickly. Control the area. And then light up. Spiders, of course, can come through, but yeah, you know what we're going to do. Okay, now we're here. Come on, where are you gone? Steady on. I don't like the fact that this is so open. I really want to use this as well. Oh, I better finish off my climb out as well, hadn't I? Why mode vertical? I'd like you to change. Okay, I need to look at these modes, I think. Let's have a search for mode. Better wand, change mode M. Okay, well, I suppose that makes sense. Horizontal. So in theory, why has that got such a terrible range on it then? My plan here, you see, was to oh, I don't like that. Oh god, I don't like the fact that this has got so many holes in the roof. I'm not happy with that at all. I'll be happier when we get down then to the next level. That will make life distinctly easier. Can I stop that? Stop blowing things up, you get. Oh god. Where have you gone? Come here, come here, you little. Right. Am I being overcautious? Almost certainly. Do I have good reason? Yes, I do. This is quite a nasty environment, even when you know, it's just vanilla. This GregTech adds a whole new dimension to it, but at least I'm undercover now. So yeah, let's well, let me eat anything to eat. I've got a bit of ginger and I've got a sandwich. Okay. But yeah, there's a definitely I don't know, this might seem overly cautious, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of dying in games. I think I've mentioned this before on occasion. So actually searching around these places and seeing all of the fun things that we've got, that's a room that has got spawners in it, I believe. Yes, it does. Go away, nobody likes you, gnats. Yeah, there's a spawner there, look. Hello. Hi. Anyway, I'm going to push on. I'm going to try and do this. I'll come back when either I die or something interesting happens, because clearly this is going to take a while, and you can see just by the mini-map just how much there is about us. I just wish we had a slightly more secure ceiling. I would feel much happier if that was the case, but well, there's other tricks we can do to make safe safe transit across here as well. We can do that. This is kind of a technique I used to use in the better dungeons, and you know, you go up, you light up, you move, you basically take advantage of things. That was obviously something blew up there. That's one of what we heard, I think. I really could do with finding one of those torch rooms. Oh, hi. Bye. Good. Oh, bugger. Hang on. It doesn't matter because I can't make the damn thing work for me properly anyway, so I suppose it's kind of irrelevant. But we can utilise this to secure that direction, and I'm going to go down and grab some of that labyrinth rock. I think we should be good if I just go in there like that. I probably want to just secure that though. Yeah, let's go and proceed accordingly. I don't know what blew up there, but maybe I don't want to know either. Do want that though. Yep, back in a bit. Alright, well, I'm resorting to nooks. I've gone back and I'm picking up the torches. The torches I can place with my pick, which is handy from when you're hiding up above one of these spots. But these guys are just being annoying. And they sometimes explode as well, which is even more fun. There's clearly a spot over there that is spawnable, so let's try and address that, and then we can I think that's the only spawner, to be honest, in that one. So we kind of surrounded this from all angles. But there's still a spot in here that can spawn, I think. Let's just have a look. Seems to be clear, so I'm not really bothered about having a Minotaur spawner, so let's just try and break this before he pops babies again. Which of course is easier said than done. Because these things are, I mean, look at the progress on that, 37, 40, 40, 43. I suppose what I should have done, and if I do this, well, when we encounter another one of these rooms, I'll pillar up before I do it. And we'll see how we go. But I think I've got this lit up enough that there's no spawnable spots for Minotaurs to spawn. I haven't really, well, I haven't found any loot other than this room yet. I haven't even found the torch room, which I will take your iron bars though. And I have to remember that some of these dungeons have got tricksy kind of traps, and when I say the tricksy, they don't appear to conform to see, that is just a chest, it's not trapped, and there's nothing underneath it. Let's just go and have a look under there, that's alright as well. But I'm always a little bit cautious because there's some areas, like the area, well, we can open this up now, like this area, that was a trap. But there's no obvious trap mechanism. I don't know how they've done it. I've never actually understood how they do that in Twilight Forest, actually, how they've had these traps that don't seem to conform to the norms of Minecraft. As I say, a trapped chest is fine. Because you can predict it and you can avoid it, but you can't predict and avoid it. Pressure plate. Ooh, nasty. So that's, damn it. I mean, there wasn't any loot in there, which is fine, but yeah, that's clearly how they're doing something. They must be doing it so it drops a block, and let's have a look. I really haven't got a lot of space. I really should have thought about this a little bit better before I came out. I am interested in some of this maze stone though, just because it's quite resilient, and it's a pretty stone. Yeah, that'll do. And we'll pop that in. Really not bothered about the golden axe. Let's leave some of this behind. We'll keep those. Don't want those. Not bothered about you. Not bothered about you. We'll keep the sticks just because I always grumble about sticks. Well, I don't always grumble about sticks, but you know what I mean. I find sticks. I've got steel leaf boots and an ironwood sword. Some iron. Still really. Maze wafers we'll take because they're food and we're not eating them. Maze map focus is used to make a blank maze map. Okay. Firefly. It's gunpowder. Not really worried about gunpowder. Not going to waste my time with iron either. Steel leaf plate, protection 7, and another maze map focus. I think that's probably all of the loot in here that we want. So this is all kind of opened up. We're good here. This is fine. We're good around there. We're good around here. I do want to go and it's in the black bag. Yeah, I prefer to keep torches, so we'll just do that for now. And I'll continue on. It's slow going, and we're still on the top level. So, but we haven't really encountered many of the weird and wonderful denizens, or certainly not close to in the flesh. Anyway, there are some beetles and things down here which can be entertaining, I think is the word. But let's continue. What we're looking for is the way down, and we ain't bloody finding it at the moment. But it's quite a big dungeon actually. If we're honest, I mean the Twilight Forest Minotaur dungeon is considerably larger, I think, than the Lich's Tower. But I think it's easier to navigate because of the inherent ability to do what I'm doing, basically. So we can push on, and yeah, I'll be back with you in a little while. All right, this is a trap room, and they are traps, definitely. I'm just going to secure this because we might as well, and then we know that everything down this particular edge of the corridor is sorted, and then I've just got to decide whether I want to even attempt the trap or not. Now, I think there is actually a way I can probably make this work in my favour. Let me just clear myself a little bit of inventory space. Get that in there. That one can go away. We'll keep that. That can go in. Will they? No, they won't go in there. That's a pain. Let me just have a look, see what I've got stashed wise elsewhere. Because there is a trick. I think what happens is I think there's a pressure plate or something in there that when you break it, it sets a trap off. I don't know for definite, but there's a simple way to find out. So how are you trapped? If you are in fact trapped, I think the worst thing is knowing it's trapped. Take the gapple. I'll take the coal as well because I can incorporate that with. I mean, they're not. I don't. Well, I think I can. Yeah, I can't get as many out of it, but doing it that way. But okay, that wasn't a trap. Trust me, you are absolutely justified in being that paranoid, though, because I know there are places in here that will just go boom in your face. No, okay. I need to do something. Let me have a look. What we got in here, and is there anything I don't need? I think everything in there I need. I really should have tidied up a little bit. I could do that, I suppose, and that can then go There, we can turn you off, and I can get rid of that. Keep one bit of that because I can eat it. It's not particularly useful, but you know, better than a kick in the face. And we'll put you back up there. And have I got? I must have a bag somewhere that's got space and stuff in it. That can go in there. That's all good. I'm going to get rid of that. That's taking up space we don't need, and you can go in there because you've already got stackable in that spot. Right, continuing on. Back in a bit. All right, I found out how the trap worked. There's a tripwire there. So yeah, that's how they get you. However, I am now in a position where I am running out of space again. You can't even just run upstairs and make a chest. I suppose I could. Yeah, I could do that, couldn't I? And then we can take this if I can get my. I don't want to. I've got the TNT. I'm fairly certain that the TNT is in a safe position. But I don't want to take the chances that there's a hidden spot in there. So that's a dead end at the end of this bit. I do need you back down there. You can go back down there. We'll go and put a chest up the top, and then again I'm going to have to just continue exploring. I mean, we've gone everywhere down there. What I should probably do is once this has got no other avenues of exploration down it, so I'm going to double block that and make sure that's there. Right, that was the Minotaur room. I suppose I could also get the chest there, couldn't I? That might not be a bad idea, and we could probably get this chest while we're at it. Yes, we could. And then I think we can go. I think more. Other than this direction over there, I think we've more or less exhausted this wing of this bit of the dungeon. I think we need to go and look at the other side because there's not really much left over here. I have, by the way, repaired the roof. Because I remembered I got this with me, so should I get really desperate, I can generate cobblestone out of thin air, which is, you know, good. Right, let's stick down a light source there. Let's get these going. Oh god, you. And then we can unload some of the stuff that we have picked up. Keep one of those. They're not huge. They're one piece of, you know, stuff, but and then we can jump in here and we can grab all of these out, and they can all go away as well. And then we can head back in and see what more trouble we can get into. Let's have a look. What else have we got? I think everything else in there is fine. I suppose we could get rid of those out of it. That gives me a spot, and that kind of gives me a spot as well if we just drop. I didn't take it out, did I? I really should have taken this out before I came. Doesn't matter though. You live and learn. Yeah, you might as well come out as well. I don't think I need you with me. The rest of the stuff can stay. Let's bring that back down there. That can go in. We're there. Right. Back in. I'll see you in a moment. Alright, I think we found where another big boom went off. just saying, I think something exploded here. I found a couple of trap rooms, which, you know, is always fun. But, well, it's a diamond. Oh, hello. And that's bedrock. That's it's not bedrock in that it's bedrock. It's bedrock insofar as it is it blocks you tunneling from one layer to the next. The guys who built this dungeon know the kind of person that I am. But that is definitely a diamond vein down here. How do I want to tackle this though? Because that looks like it could be fun. I mean, I could go through the wall steadily. I could actually just ignite a piece of TNT if I really wanted to. Hi. I think what we'll do... No, that's not what we'll do. Go away. Just... Way exploding one. I think we'll maybe try this other direction for starters. And see how that goes. For one, I am patching the dungeon roof. I've decided that is the sensible thing to do. That way I don't end up with things dropping on my head, which will crimp your style every time. Alright, let's but I've had a few creepers creep up on me now, so I'm getting a little bit wary because this is starting to, including I think it was a death creeper or suicide creeper. I'm not entirely sure what it's called, but I'm not going through these. These are an area of potential concern that they may actually be the corridors may go on, so I may have to come back and just have a... They do in fact go on. No. Boop, like that. So yeah, that's interesting. We've come right round, but I'm still not finding the next layer down. That's what we're aiming for, and I mean we're knocking this. I think we're knocking this out of the park. It's working. It's just slow and like probably not the most exciting raid of a dungeon-y thing that we could possibly have, aimed for. But that doesn't matter because we can work this out. For example, I can start filling in this ceiling, and we can come through here and work out the next angle. But this is slow going. I'll be back in a wee bit. So this is another one of the torch rooms. I don't think I've you've probably seen one of these in many previous videos. I've done Twilight many times, and these torch rooms are fairly prevalent throughout. So yeah, we're looking pretty good for torches now. I am actually out of nooks though. Interestingly, this area here is open to the sky, and you'd think that that made the this easier, and for me, I don't think it does. I think there's a very solid and real kind of issue just with the fact that we're having to fill the thing off, because I don't. Creepers dropping on your head are bad enough, but the legend in, you know, extensive creepers that are in this just make them even worse. So I'm kind of having to, I'm having to fill in behind myself or above myself, just to give myself the peace of mind that I'm not going to get blown up from above. So yeah, it's actually a blessing in this. Well, it's a curse disguised as a blessing. You would think that it was actually a good thing, but in fact it is not. So yeah, it's an interesting situation to be in. Oh, there's another treasure room, but again, just need to make sure my head is well protected, because exploding green things landing on your head will often offend. I would actually like to try and just throw a little bit of light down, because there's obviously stuff over that way I'm going to have to go and tackle. And I'm still anywhere near better than, you know, we were before for things. So turn you on. That I don't think is trapped. There's no tripwire there. So a quick look underneath it shows that indeed it is not trapped, which is nice. I'm going to leave the dirt. I don't really need it. Don't need the slime ball stern. I don't need those. I'll take that because they're just easy. That's just a. It would be a shame not to take them. Let's put it that way. And I suppose I should fill that in while I'm here. So I can go this way, or I can go through there. And I think I'm going to go this way to start off with, just because I can. And there's less roof filling to do. So yeah, we're out of nooks. We are into torches again, and I'm still no closer to getting down to the next level. Well, I mean, I am closer insofar as, you know, I've eliminated all these places where the way down isn't. But we still need to get down, and that is going to take a wee bit of effort still. So yeah, I'm going to keep on, and I'll be back in a wee while. Found it. It's in there. However, I'm not a fan of having open roofs above me, so I'm not taking any chances with clearing properly. But yeah, that's the way down to the next level. And with the plus side that we shouldn't have any significant issues with this kind of thing going on above us. I think what we'll do is we'll do that. That will give me this. And then we can look at how we get in and secure this space. Because I think that that's a beetly thing over there. Which means I need to... yeah, oh, slime beetle. However, I still maintain this is probably the most secure way of blocking this space off. Other than spiders and things with bows, such as maybe skeletons, which I haven't actually, I shouldn't complain, but I haven't seen many of down here. I'll be honest. And I could just bum rush that and block it. That's an option, but why risk it? I can secure this space with very minimal risk to myself. And I can leave those. I don't really need to worry about any of that. All I need is the route back to the exit, which is out this way and down there. Right. Let me see how long I've been recording, because I am conscious that I've been blathering, which is, you know, like the normal state for me. But we are over the... oh damn. Oh, I hate that. Wow, I wish I knew how to turn, you know, that functionality off. That would be really, really useful. So what we're going to have is that. Let me just stab a torch there. And well, I've got us so far down, didn't it? But now I'm back in the same boat. I need gravel to make my pillar. Okay, let me check how long I've been recording, and I'll go and find a bit of gravel. I'm sure there's some somewhere that I can dig up. I think there's some in that central room. I don't need a huge amount. I also do need to eat something, so I better do that as well. And I'll see you in a moment. Alright, so yeah, we are about an hour into this episode. I think, therefore, I am. Or, alternatively, oh, come here, you. I wanted that ectoplasm, but I ain't getting it, am I? I'm fairly certain that what I need to think about now is completing this next episode. So this is going to be a two-parter, but it's probably not that big a surprise, to be honest. There's a lot of stuff down here, though. There's ectoplasm. Right, let me... Right, go for it. I don't mind these little guys. They can't do much. other than explode. And we need to light up and get my exit point. So next episode we'll continue on the level 2 and we'll hopefully get the minor shroom or whatever it's called, and you know, we'll be good. Oh, congealed purple slot. Oh, charm of keeping can be equipped into any bauble slot. Those are good. Right, let me. What else is there? It's just a mushroom, isn't it? But we'll turn you off, and we'll continue this next episode. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye for now.